Before I get started, do y'all remember on one of the last videos I said, I think I want to dye my hair platinum, which is a miracle in itself because I was really hesitant about not about going gray, but cutting my hair off because I know all my gray would then show. So I cut it off anyway, fell in love with the gray, and I was like, what a perfect time to try a very, very light color, which I have never done. Okay, well, y'all ready? Here we go. Find the center. Okay, here it is. It's my little part. Shadia dyed my hair. I told y'all, yes, she is a teacher, but she also has a cosmetology license. So yeah, this was a process. This is the first time I've had chemicals in my hair in about, Gabe is 13 and a half, in about 14 and a half years. And it was several steps that she was glad to tell me that normally would cost lots of money, but not from her. I like it. My husband loves it. I think it'll take a little getting used to, but it's very bright. It's very bright. I've only gone to like a dark copper before. Yeah, I'm still learning to fill it out, but it's different. I stepped out of my comfort zone, and I do like it. I can't say I love it quite yet. We'll see how it goes. Now, let's get to the video. As you all know, if you watch my recent last two or three videos, you know I was out of the country, and I got back. I was like, there are some things I need to talk about when it comes to travel, some must-haves. I've talked about my travel essentials before, but it's been so long since I've traveled out of the country. I thought I'd put together a list of my personal travel must-haves, especially since it is vacation and wedding season. So if you'd like to hear what my travel must-haves are, I think there are 10, 11, 12 items on the list. Then stay tuned now. Let's get started. Before I get started, this is my outfit of the day. I'm just at home. I'm going to Gabe's basketball game in a little while. I have on a shirt from La Closet de Bien. This is my husband's shirt. I don't think he can wear it anymore, but it's so cute. It's navy blue and white pinstripe with some like navy blue dots in it. I think this is really cute. And one of my favorite spring summer staples are some cutoff shorts. And these shoes I've had for, I think I bought these last year, but I have never worn them. And I bought them because I love the design of them, and I love that they look like denim. But I think these are a dupe for a Colt Gaia shoe. So these are mules. This is silver. They are so comfortable. I think they're about 3 inches. This is what they look like. Very, very comfortable and go great with these denim shorts. The necklace, I think I got from Nordstrom. I do have matching earrings, but I wanted to wear these earrings. The matching earrings are nice. They're a little heavy, and I don't like wearing really heavy jewelry, earrings rather, a lot. But this is my outfit of the day. Don't know what perfume I'm gonna, oh, I know what I'm gonna wear when I leave. I wear something really fruity. So I'm gonna mix my new perfume that I purchased while I was in France, and I'm gonna mix my watermelon perfume. I love this perfume. So these are the 2 scents that I will have on when I leave home in an hour or so. Might as well spray it on now. I love layering perfume. So it's gonna be I'm gonna smell very fruity, not necessarily fruity floral. This does have a little floral in it, but and I am an oversprayer. This has just a little floral in it, so it's gonna smell really, really great together. So let me get my phone so I can get to the very first item on the list. Hold on. So the very first item that I refuse to travel without, as you can see, are my clear travel, I don't know if they call them travel or cosmetic bags. And I did not even realize I have 3 different brands because I like to see what's in my bag. So as you can, look at this. Okay, as you can see here, this bag has extra batteries, lights, all the kind of the plugs, the cords. This is my like electronics bag. And I don't care about the different colors. Almost every brand will give you different colors. Some come in just solid colors. The colors don't matter to me. I need to be able to see what's in each bag. It's so much better for organization. I don't want to be digging through my suitcase, looking at opaque bags, trying to remember what's in the bag. I need to be able to see what is in each bag. So like this one has my electronics, and I even use them every day. So I have ones that go in my, like these are smaller. These came in color coordinated as well. These I use for my different purses. Listen, I was watching YouTube one day, and I can't remember the lady's name, but she had a little tub, and I have one too, that she dumped all her purse stuff into, and I was like, that is a genius idea. So when I change purses, I just have this white square tub that I just slide under my bed on my side of the bed. I'll just dump all my stuff into, and it has about 8 or 9 of these bags in different sizes. So if I'm carrying a smaller purse, I have one that's probably half this size. It has little things that I like to carry with me, mints or gum or Band-Aids, perfume, extra pair of earrings. What's in here? Hand wipes, because my husband does not like his hands dirty or greasy, some chapstick, some lip gloss, just a little bit of everything. So I use these every day, and I also use them for travel. This one is empty. Like this one, I carried, had my body wash and lotions and stuff. I've already taken most of my stuff out because I have a tub for travel that I put stuff in as well. This is an electronics bag as well. This is a different kind of bag, but as you can see, it has a giant battery pack in it. This battery pack has 4 ports where I can charge my phone, someone else's phone, and my iPad all at the same time. Hey honey, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm filming.
Uh-oh. Okay, call me later.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Let me start that over. So this bag, I have not electronics, but I have a charging cord, and my other one is on my desk, and it has a large battery in it. So every bag, I can see what's in each bag. This bag has toothpicks and mints and hand wipes and earbuds and what is that? Eye drops and chapstick and all sorts of stuff. But I always put all of my whatnots and my lotion and my hair care products and my perfume in clear plastic carrying cases. And also these cases typically are water resistant or waterproof, so you can put your liquids in it so they're not spilling inside your suitcase on your clothes. It's just so much better for organization. I do not believe in traveling with those opaque bags that you have to guess what's in them, but this is my #1 on the list must-have travel item. So the next item I will never travel without again, and I did. This past trip, I traveled without it, and it made me a little nervous because I don't know why I did it to myself, but it's on my list now. I will never travel without it again. It made me nervous because I purchased more items than I thought I was gonna purchase. I don't know who I was fooling, okay? So I was really nervous when I had to expand my luggage that the zipper may rip. I don't know, it didn't, but I've seen people's suitcase zippers rip. And if you have this luggage strap, and I think I got this from TJ Maxx, and I never get just a plain black one. I wanted something bright, something colorful, so that I can see it as soon as the luggage comes around. I know it's mine. I will never travel without one of these again. It just will make me feel so much more secure. I can, even if I have to expand my luggage, if I put this around, I know it's just not gonna bust open and have all my stuff spill out. And also I'll be able to recognize my suitcase versus someone else's suitcase, especially if I have a black, which I never buy. My husband will, but I don't buy black suitcases. If I had a black suitcase, I'd be able to see that that one is mine because it has the luggage strap around it. Get you one. I have some in the description box. The next thing that I will never, and I say never ever, travel without ever again, is a suitcase with 4 wheels, 4 spinners on it. I've had suitcases with 2 wheels or suitcases without the spinner wheels. It is such a hassle. You see people struggling all the time, like the suitcases you see the airline stewardess and the pilots pulling behind them. They have to either pull it behind them or they have to push it in front of them. And the spinners just let you move your suitcase around and around, and you can sit stuff on it and you just easily push it. And I like the spinners that look like, see these wheels, the 4 wheels, instead of the 1 big wheel. These move a lot easier when you're going through the airport, and make sure you get you some luggage with that strap that goes on top of your big suitcase. But I'm never, people struggle so bad when they don't have spinners on their suitcase, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. Now this one, for me, now let me just, you know, there are some things in life that you just will not spend an exorbitant amount of money on. For me, it's luggage. Unless you're gonna prove to me it's gonna last me year after year after year, I'm going back to the TJ Maxx and the Marshalls, and I'm gonna get my luggage. I don't care if I have a green suitcase and a yellow. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care if they don't match perfectly. I'll try to make a match, but it really does not faze me whatsoever if they do not match perfectly. I just have not had suitcases yet that last for an extended period of time. Maybe the reason is I haven't spent a lot of money on my suitcases. I don't know. I'm not gonna find out. Maybe somebody will give me some expensive suitcases, but But I have to have spinners on my suitcase. Now this I picked up. It was $100. I thought it was a bit expensive. It was $100, and I got it at the TJ Maxx the night before I left to go out of town. And this is a computer bag. It's Samsonite, so my husband was like, "We're gonna get it. It's gonna be worth," and it was. Like, it folds over. This holds a computer. It has a space for an iPad, and then it has space on the inside for my stuff, and it has a pocket on the outside that I was able to put stuff in as well. But when I tell you this was a lifesaver, and I wanted a smaller bag for my carry-on because I had to have my arm in the sling, and I wanted something that was going to be easy for me to carry or push on my, not carry, just push with my right hand. This was a godsend, so much so because first of all, it fit under my seat. I never put it under my seat, but it did fit under my seat. I looked at the instructions on the bag before I purchased it, and I was like, oh, this would be great. I don't have to lift it up, but everybody was so kind. They lifted my bags up and put them up for me, but this would have fit under my seat. And I was able, on the way back, I want to get my husband some Irish whiskey from Ireland on my way back. So I went through the duty free and picked up him several, I think it was a total of 4 bottles of different types of Irish whiskey. And I was able to sit it on top of this bag and put the handle on this handle and roll all 4 bottles through the entire airport without any problem. So I will never, ever, never travel without a suitcase with spinners on it. Get you one. So my next travel must-have is a travel must-have for long trips, not necessarily short trips, but for trips out of the country. I'm in Texas, so I'm only gonna have to fly 1 or 2 hours either way, so this doesn't really bother me if I'm flying a short flight. But if I'm going overseas or if I'm going out of the country, my carry-on, which means my personal luggage, not just my rolling carry-on, has to have that strap in the back of it to fit over the handle of my rolling carry-on. I am not, and I see people struggling in the airport, gonna be toting anything on my shoulder ever again through the airport. Now, I do carry this purse with me a lot if I'm going out of town. But the problem is it didn't have that strap on the back because it's not meant to be for carrying through the airport. But I wish it did. But most of the time when I'm traveling, if I carry this, this sits on top of my rolling carry-on, and I'm holding the handle. It still is a bit uncomfortable, you know, to have to hold it. So I prefer something that has a strap across the back that's meant to be a travel carry-on piece of luggage. And I've been looking, I found some on Amazon that I have in my Amazon cart. I'll put a picture of it up. I also saw some on Lands' End. I like Lands' End a lot. I love their bags. The bag that was on, I think it was just one actually. The bag that was on there, it was just okay. It didn't really feel like me. So I may either get the one from Amazon or I'll find one that really, really fits me. And it has to be a bigger bag because I always put my purse. Even when I take this bag, I'll have a smaller purse, maybe like this purse inside of it along with my other things, or I'll put my Gucci purse inside of here along with my other things, because this is truly just my carry-on bag. I'm carrying it as that. But I like a lot of things. So I want my purse to fit inside the carry-on bag, and I want, you know, all my little clear bags of all the little whatnots that I want to have with me personally. I want to have enough room in there for maybe an extra t-shirt, a bag with my toothpaste, toothbrush, some moisturizer, and some other things. So I want something that will slide over the handle of my rolling bag so I don't have to worry about holding it when I stop in the airport or when I'm going to get something to eat. I can just leave it on there and hold my food in my hand. I have to worry about like holding the handle of that. That is very uncomfortable if I'm traveling alone and I have to go get me something to eat. I have to hold that handle along with the other handle and carry my food in my other hand. So I really, really want a travel carry-on bag that has a strap across the back that'll slide down my rolling suitcase. So I'm on the lookout. So the next item I will never travel without again is not just a regular charging cord, but a charging cord with the three prongs. You've seen this. That this charging cord has 3 heads on it. So if you can, there it is. This one will charge my iPhone, my iPad, and this one will charge my battery. And they're different colors. You can get them where it's just a black and white. I'm actually have another set in my Amazon cart. I think the set is in my cart. It's just black and white. I gave my mother one of these. This really, really came in handy when I was traveling the last 2 weeks. I was able to charge my phone and Brandy's phone all at the same time while we were on the plane. I think at one time I was charging my phone and my earphones. It was perfect. It really, really came in handy. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, this is not going to come as a surprise to you. And the next item on the list that I will always have on me when I'm traveling is a water bottle. Now, this is the Stanley water bottle that my daughter got me for Mother's Day. Thank you, Evie. Now, I don't know how much it costs, I forgot. But if this is not in your budget, I did find some really cute ones on Amazon. I think they're coming like 30 different colors. But the benefit of this, and the ones on Amazon, let me back up. The ones on Amazon are insulated as well. But this one screws off in 2 different places. So it screws off here, so you can put ice in it, screw it back on, and then the top screws off as well. So this is insulated. I always travel with a water bottle so that I can put either my coffee or some ice water in it when I'm in the airport and sit it on my side of my backpack or my travel bag, and I have something to drink with me at all times. I just like having this, and then if I'm on vacation, if I'm gonna be out and about, I can get some water and ice at the hotel room and just have some water so I have something to drink while I'm out and about. My husband and I always travel with a water bottle. This is beautiful. I did take this with me. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know how cold-natured I am. I'm always talking about how cold-natured I am. And one thing that I realized, I think 3 travels ago, that I need to carry with me at all times is a baseball cap. Listen, I took me a baseball cap because I had it on my suitcase. I took it with me. And apparently my hat fell out of the little thing. And because I don't wear one all the time at home, I didn't remember that I had it on. And until like the next day, I was like, where's my hat? And realized I did not pick it up when I came through the other side of whatever that detector is, the radar detector or gun detector when you go to the airport. So it must have fell off on the inside, and I don't know how I got lost. I didn't see. Anyway, I always take a baseball cap with me because it is so cold sometimes on the airplane, and that cold air is just blowing down on my head, and you know that air don't have much to go through before it hit the scalp and then I will start freezing. So I was in Amsterdam, I saw this one. It had an A on the front of it. I was like, that's really cute, and it has Amsterdam on the back. But I have a tiny head. I would put it on, but it might mess my makeup on. It sits right on my ear. I don't care how. See how big it is on my head. But I got it because I didn't want my head to be cold on that plane back to the US. But I always carry a baseball cap with me. So if you're very cold natured, go ahead and get your baseball cap. I would say it won't mess your hair up, but it may. But if you don't want that air on your head in the airplane, get yourself a baseball cap. The next item that I will always have with me, unless I'm just flying for an hour or so, is a travel blanket. Thank God for my husband. Thank you, honey. It was his idea. Now, this is his travel blanket. I don't know where the bag is that it came in. It's not very big. As you can, I can't hold this arm out, but this is how big it is. It has 3 little pockets at the bottom to put your feet in. I guess it's for if you're sitting on the couch, but it's not very big and it folds up really nicely. This was a godsend. When I tell you, I would have frozen, and I had a jacket, but you know, your jackets get so bulky on the plane. And this was, see how small it is? Just that big. It was so nice to have. Let me tell you what I did, because I had my little system going. So I took my North Face jacket and I took it out and rolled it up and put it behind my head. So it was nice and comfortable. I had me a nice, comfortable pillow. Then I had my baseball cap on. I took my blanket out. Who is that coming in? Who is that? Okay, I'm filming. Come here for a second. Say hello, let people see your hair. Gabe took his, not Gabe didn't take him out. Gabe did not take his locks out. Me, his mom, and his mama's friend. Oh, you wet it? Took his lock, huh? I like. Gabe took his locks out. Why are you laughing? No, you're not. No, you're not. Say hey. Hey. You're not taller than me. I'm way taller. No, you're not. No, you're not. Y'all going to the game? Yes, ma'am. What else? You have a game at 6, and what time you have your games?
6:30 or 6:50, and I think 9:30.
9:30? Oh, Gabe ain't gonna be. Don't turn no stand right there like that. It scares me. 9:30? I ain't gonna be 9:30, Gabe. I ain't coming 9:30. I'll think about it. Okay? Okay. All right. Move, Scooter.
Scooter.
It's always busy over here. I have to introduce y'all to Scooter. So this is a travel blanket. So, and I put my baseball cap on and wrapped the blanket around me and on top of my head, so I was able to breathe. And then I just covered my face. It kept that cold air off of me. It was fantastic. It was just fantastic. I will never ever, no matter where I'm going, travel without my blankets. Actually, this is Ben's. I ordered me one from Amazon. I found one and I think it has, I don't know how many different colors. It has so many different colors, and it has a little bag that they go in. I don't know where Ben's bag is. I'll fold this up and put it on his desk. But thank you, honey. Come here, Scooter. This is our new family member. His name is Scooter. Come here, Scooter. I named him Scooter. He was wandering around the neighborhood, and apparently whoever had him or wherever he came from, he was being abused. He has lots and lots of scratches on him. So, Bennett, come here, Scooter. Come on to mama. We gave him 2 really good flea and tick baths, gave him some medicine. I put some ointment and some Destin on all these claw marks from other dogs on him. He got a scratch on his face. He didn't even bark yet. He's so young. And he just likes to be where I am. But he has a lot of scratches on him. And it's funny because he and Maya have the same mark on their head, and they get along really well. But she's gonna have to show him who's boss. And he just got that collar today. I don't think he likes it, but he's gonna have to wear it. Anyway, okay, can you go downstairs with Maya? Life is always lifing over here. Oh, that's right, school is out. That's what it is. So the next item that I always carry with me is just a scarf, just a regular, and this is the one I carry most of the time because it's brown. And this has came in handy. This is why I started taking a baseball cap, because I had my scarf with me And like a lot of times it's all because of the airplane. You just never know how cold it's gonna be on the plane. And when it's cold, it's freezing. It's never just, ooh, it's just a little chilly. It's freezing. It's hot, comfortable, or freezing. So I take a scarf just in case I have on a short sleeve shirt. Usually I have a jacket, but like if I'm flying this time of year, like I'm gonna fly North Carolina, fly home, I'm not gonna take a coat. So I'll have a scarf so I can cut the wind from the airplane, keep it off my neck. And if I forget my hat, I would take the scarf and put it on my head. Right there on the plane, just like this. Cover up. See if I can do this. Fix me a little knot like this until I get off the plane. I hate being cold with a passion. So I always travel with just a light scarf. It didn't have to be anything heavy, and I just put it in my carry-on or my, if I have that, I would carry it in that, or I would tie it around the handle here, but there is always a scarf with me when I'm traveling, regardless of how far I am traveling. So if you've been watching a long time, you know I did my travel essentials. This I had on my travel essentials, but I'll use it a very different way this time when I went out of the country, and I will always use it this way from now on. And it is a packing cube, but the packing cube with the handle. So my packing cubes are pink. And this is the husband's packing cube. This came in so handy as I was traveling. So I don't know how people, I'm a neat freak apparently, not my office though. I'm a clean freak. I like stuff to be clean. I'm not a germaphobe too bad, but kind of sort of. But anyway, I don't know how people just put their neck roll on their suitcase and they're just falling off sometimes. Sometimes they're dragging on the floor in the airport, and that's just disgusting to me. So what I did, I had my husband's packing cube, and this one is nice because it had two zippers. On one side, I put my neck roll here. And on the other side, I put my snacks. So I had my snacks and my neck roll with me every time I was traveling. And I'll show you how I put it on the suitcase. So I had it, put the handle like this over the suitcase, and I had it just like this on my suitcase. And when I had my larger bag, when I bought the whiskey for Ben, I had it sitting on top of here, and the handle was long enough that it sat on this handle. So I was just rolling this right down the airport, and it just sat right there, and it was just perfect. And that I did have a purse. So the person at the gate told me that I had 3 pieces of luggage, and I was like, no, I don't have 3 pieces. So I opened this up and showed him it was just my neck roll and snacks on the other side. So he said, oh, okay, that's okay. But this is how I carried it all the way through the airport, and every airport I was in when I was traveling. And then when I got on the plane, I just pulled it off, and I had it in my lap, or I put it under the seat, and this went up top, and I had my snacks right there, and I had my neck roll right there, so I could take it out of the bag, and it was perfect. It was covered and wasn't dragging on the floor. The last thing that I will never travel without, again, I'm so glad I took these. I almost took just my regular headphones, but I took my Bose headphones. These were my husband's old headphones. He bought some new ones. He bought some new ones because I took these for the gym. And they are noise canceling headphones. I didn't realize how loud the planes were until I had to take them off and go to the bathroom. But they make a significant difference, especially if you're going to be traveling long distance. I mean, even a short distance, but I'm going to always carry mine with me. I even kept these on when I wasn't listening to music or listening to a movie. It just really allowed me to get some rest without the loud engine noise. It didn't completely cancel it out, but it was a significant difference that I could tell when I took them off. And it was really nice to be able to listen to the movies with the headphones so I could really listen. I didn't have to turn it up so loud. It canceled out some of the noise and I could just really focus on what I was watching. I think these make a great difference. I was able to find some on Amazon for a much cheaper price. These are expensive. These bows are really expensive, but they are worth their price in gold. And this one, my husband hooked this carabiner. If you don't know what a carabiner, because I didn't know what a carabiner was until I met Ben. This is a carabiner. They come in so many different colors and so many different sizes, but I had mine hooked, well, he gave it to me. He hooked it on here. So I just hooked this on my suitcase and I have to worry about where it was. It just hooked right on there and I can just take it off when I got ready for it. I'm so glad I took these. I don't think the smaller headphones that I had would have been enough to, to get rid of all the excess noise. So I will always carry me some noise canceling headphones. Well, that's it, family. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if I missed any item that is on your travel essential list. Now, thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. I will leave links to all the items I have discussed. Well, not all of them, most of them. Some of the things you may already have, but I will leave links to those in the description box. And I want you to know, I want you to have the most blessed and abundant day. Bye-bye.